What's he playing at?
I thought he was going to jump.
Oi! Come on, mind back. You might
Madam, can you keep right back, please?
I don't believe this.
Sir, please.
I live here, OK? What's he playing at? Auden?
Well, you know him, do you?
I do, yeah. Ken Auden. Local builder and general piss artist. Bodged up some work for me recently.
Mr. Auden,
Yeah, what?
could you come down, please?
I haven't finished yet.
I said come down!
You're gonna nick him, aren't you? I mean, it's criminal damage, this is.
He put the roof on there for you, did he, Mr.
Myers. Paul Myers, yeah, he did. And like I say, it was bodged.
Right, Mr. Auden, what is the problem?
The problem is, I'm going bust. I'm going bust because of him.
That's rubbish, and you know it.
He owes me 6,000. If I don't get it, the bank are going to foreclose on my loan.
I'm in the same boat. I told you, I went down last week.
You've got a flash car, though, haven't you? If you can afford to keep that, you can afford to pay me.
I don't own it, OK? It's on lease.
You think I believe that?
Look, you can't just come here, start ripping the roof off.
Look, if you haven't paid him and he says you owe him
There
for
you
it...
see. Hey, leave me now, will you?
All right! Right, any more of that and I'm having both of you down the station for causing a breach of the peace. Right, Mr. Auden, see a solicitor, get some advice.
I'm going to need some details, all right?
Mr. Myers, inside.
I want the fallout from Roach's departure contained as much as possible.
Joe Morgan's copped a lot of his caseload. She's going to make a useful DS.
Yes. If Frank doesn't get to her first.
No, I don't think there's going to be any danger of that.
He and Roach have been covering each other's backs for years.
Yeah, it's the end of an era for Frank.
CIB have queried his statement. Looks as though we could be living in the spotlight of this for a long time to come.
Right, I'll pass it on.
Jack, you are going to have to keep Frank on a very tight rein.
My feelings exactly, sir.
We're going to be losing John Maitland as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, he's been accepted as an instructor at Hendon.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Well, they're lucky to have him. Looks as though Roach's next stop could be the Scrubs.
So Mr. Auden did other jobs for you besides the roof, did he, Mr. Myers?
He knocked down a wall. Well, that's what he's good at, isn't it?
You asked him to knock it down, though, did you?
Made a through lounge. You want to see it? Look. What's all this in aid of?
We need a record, Mr. Myers, in case this all ends up in a civil action in the High Court.
Then you'll be on his side, will you?
We won't be on anyone's side.
Oh, yeah.
You've been doing a lot of that, have you, Mr. Myers?
Yeah, but never before breakfast. I'll make that a rule.
Mr. Auden, why don't you take PC Stringer's advice, eh? Get yourself a solicitor.
How much would that set me back? You fellas from Sun Hill?
Yeah.
I'll see you later, then.
Not in this neck of the woods, you won't. Not if you know what's good for you, mate.
Oh, I think you've seen sense, Beth.
Do you know anything about this fraud case, Jim?
Roach and the governor are in it together.
I'd rephrase that if I were you.
Has anybody seen D.I. Burnside since lunch? I haven't, no. Right, Jim, get me a radio, will you?
Mr. Burnside. I haven't seen you for a long time.
Don't worry about it, Rafe. You're often in my thoughts.
You new here, love?
So what?
Nothing. I'm just naturally nosy.
We heard you had a bit of trouble.
Oh, yeah?
One of your sergeants. What's his name? Roach?
What about him?
I've killed a man with you.
You got your wires crossed, Rafe.
I don't think so, Mr. Burnside.
You got a problem?
No, just studying the odds.
It's Gary, innit? Gary Murphy.
Gov.
Well, I didn't expect to see you around so soon. They let you out for good behaviour?
Yeah, they did.
Tush, you remember Gary?
Oh, yeah.
On that building society in the High Street. Went in tooled up. Or was it just pretend?
Always the real thing with me, Mr. Burnside.
Gov.
I'll tell you what, Gary, I've got a nice tip for you in a 3:30. Mind how you go.
Yes, sir, I will do. Sarge?
Yep.
Mr. Munro would like a word with you.
All right, thanks, George.
Oh, George,
When you spoke to Mr. Munro, how did he sound?
Bit iffy. It's hardly surprising, though, is it? After what that head case did to him.
I think you mean DS Roach, George.
Do I, Sarge? Oh, yeah.
Look, I told you where I was, Gov.
Yeah, you did.
I was looking for Ted Roach's snout. Now, she used to work in a betting shop in Canley Street. Seems she's moved on.
Yeah, well, somebody else can do that, because at the moment, your place is here.
Look, I don't want to go in AWOL on us. I reckon he'd set up a meeting with her last week.
I mean, the same day he went AWOL himself.
Yeah. I mean, she must be worried, mustn't she? If Ted didn't turn up. I mean, I know Chrissy, she could be freaking out.
So you're a co-handler, are you?
Yeah. Whenever Ted would let me near her.
Look, I have to tell you this. The general consensus of opinion is that you failed in your supervision of Ted Roach. Now, that's a serious disciplinary offence, Frank. I should know.
Yeah, he's a law unto himself, Ted, isn't
He dumped on you. And last week, when you stuck your neck out, he dumped on you again. And that bloke he put in hospital, by the way, has reconsidered. He's pressing charges. What?
he? I heard you, sir.
Yeah, well, what the CIB are going to want to hear is why, after a clear order from Brownlow, you let him walk out of here.
Well, we knew where to find him, sir.
Well, I'd make your answers as full as possible if I were you. Because there's an outside chance that even in his absence, DS Roach will dump on you again. Come in.
Call's just come through for Ted Roach, sir.
Oh, yeah?
Chrissy Tranter. Failing Ted Gov, she said she'd talk to you.
Right, cheers.
Think on, Frank.
Chrissy, I've been looking for you. Ted's not available. Yeah, why? All right, now look, will you just calm down? Calm down and I'll meet you. Wherever's best for you. Yeah, all right, about 20 minutes. And look, just calm down, will you? Ted Roach's snout, sir.
So?
Well, she's freaking out. I've got to meet her.
She's good, is she?
Ted Roach thought so anyway.
She's the best.
OK, Frank.
Where's Tosh?
Take DC Morgan with you. Well, she'll be taking over eventually, and you've got enough on your plate.
Well, I don't think that's a very good idea, sir. I mean, Chrissy needs the kid glove treatment.
Sure, DC Morgan will manage. What you, Joe?
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
I want to see Mr. Munro.
Sorry?
I'm a friend of his.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I did his extension last year. Ken Horden, tell him. He'll know.
It's a good career move for you, John.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how teaching and studying combine.
A damn sight better than study and shift work.
That's for sure. Still, going to miss the action, sir.
I could do with rather less action myself.
Thanks for this.
OK. Inspector Munro. Who? Ken. All right. OK, George. Give me 5 minutes, then wheel him in.
Want to fill me in on this snout, then, Gov?
Oh, she's all right, is Chrissy. Given us some good stuff in the past. Mind you, she has her moods. Well, then don't they all? She works in a betting shop in Canley Street. At least she used to. I haven't worked there for a while.
Hang out for villains, isn't it, that place?
Yeah. Can't wait to spend their ill-gotten gains. So, Chrissy's ideally placed. I mean, a punter comes in a bit flush. She gives us a call.
Like living dangerously, does she?
She's got a habit to feed.
We turn a blind eye to that, do we?
Ted did, yeah.
Yeah, well, to me, that's just not good enough. In this day and age when...
Come in. Ken. How are you?
Been better.
Ah. Right.
No luck, eh, Chrissy?
What's she doing here?
Friend of mine. She wanted to meet you.
Hi, Chrissy. I'm Jo.
Look, what's going on? I want to see Ted.
I know.
We had a meet set up, he never come.
He had things on his mind.
True what they're saying then, is it?
What?
He's got the chop.
Cup of tea?
is he? You look as if you could do with one.
You see, my point is, why did he let me carry on with the work when he knew he'd got the liquidators in?
It certainly seems irresponsible.
Mind you, I'm not the only one who's done it too. There was a lady doing some catering work for him. She had a good business. Not anymore. He doesn't give a monkey's.
Look, Ken, I do sympathise.
It's two rags like him bring the rest of us down.
The advice my officer gave you was extremely sound. Seek redress through a solicitor.
And like I said, how much is that going to set me back?
Well, if you remove the roof, you won't recover the cost of your labour.
It's not the roof I'm interested in now.
Isn't it?
No, it's his car.
What?
Well, he's got this flash sports car, you see. If he sold that, he could pay me no problem.
I see.
Of course, he's got this story that it's just leased, so, if you could just check it out for me.
Sorry, Ken, I'm not with you.
Well, see if he's the registered owner or not.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
What?
The Data Protection Act applies. We can't get information for personal use.
Nobody's going to know, are they?
That's not the point.
Yeah, all right.
Look, Ken...
No, I've wasted enough of your time.
Hang on. Mike, see Mr. Horden out, will you? It's just a question of...
I'll just have to sort it out myself, all right?
If you go back there now, you could end up in serious trouble.
Yeah, it'll be worth it, believe you me.
John, if I understood you correctly, you wanted to pack some action into your final weeks. I've got some for you.
Look, Frank, I want out.
What?
Thing is, I reckon Ted'd see. I knew he'd look out for me. I just don't want to work with anyone else.
You ain't got much choice, have you?
How do you mean?
I mean that.
Oh, leave it out, will ya?
Look, you're too valuable for us to lose.
I've done my bit, haven't I? I've come across.
And don't think we're not grateful.
Nah, I'm packing it in.
Look, there's plenty of mileage left in you yet.
Push off, Frank.
Wait, Chrissy, where do you think you're going?
Oh, push off. Is that the kid glove treatment, Frank?
She didn't have that before.
Do you reckon you might be a bit out of touch?
I want her tail.
I think she needs time, Gov.
I want to know what she was going to tell Ted.
Looks like that's Mr. Horden there.
It's a mate of Mr. Monroe's, is he, Sarge?
Well, he did some building work for him.
Well, I hope he paid him for it, because he's made a real mess of that roof.
Mr. Myers! He's out of it.
You all right, Mr. Horden?
Dunno.
You really shouldn't have come back.
It's a total nutter!
You're right, Mr. Myers.
What do you think?
Get out of the car.
I hope he's satisfied.
I don't think it's quite what he had in mind.
I reckon Ted's been paying her over the odds.
Look, Gov, now we know where she lives, maybe we should call it a day. She seems sufficiently
I want her
paranoid.
picked up.
What?
I don't like snouts going down on us. Could set a trend.
Come on, Gov. We can't just sit around here for the next 6 hours waiting.
Hour maximum.
You reckon?
My wife was right. I should have left him alone.
Well, at least you're still alive to tell your wife, eh?
Yeah. One thing, though. He won't be starting up any new businesses for a while. I've stopped him in his tracks, haven't I?
That's one way of looking at it.
Feel sorry for Chrissy, do you, Joe?
Seems like somebody between a rock and a hard place, doesn't she, Gov?
Aren't we all? She's a good manipulator, I'll give her that.
She was really scared, though, wasn't she? That wasn't put on.
Maybe it was her pride that was hurt. Probably didn't think Ted would walk out on her without telling her. Maybe she thought she counted.
Well, I reckon it was more than that. Look, I know we don't have access to DS Roach's brain at this exact moment.
I don't think he has either.
But we must have something on Chrissy. Who she shopped, for instance. He must have logged something.
I wouldn't bank on it.
He was well over the limit, was he?
Oh, yeah. No problem there, sir.
He was obviously lucky to escape with a few bruises.
I checked over his documents. He is the legal owner of the car.
So Ken may still have some comeback when Myers' insurance pays up.
Afraid not, sir. Myers wasn't insured.
Well, that sort of puts the tin lid on it, doesn't it? OK, John. Thanks for your help.
No, it wasn't. No.
Hey, was that a smile?
I think it was a faint imitation of one.
So how much longer you got there, Sarge?
A few weeks?
You're gonna miss all this, aren't you?
Probably.
Any message from D.I. Burnside?
Joe called in a little while ago, sir. She and the governor are doing a little surveillance on Chrissy Tranter. They're outside a house in Wellesley Road.
You didn't have to mention the object of the exercise.
No, sir.
Right. Look, can I have a word, Tosh?
Yes, sir.
It's okay, I'm not going to ask you to betray any confidences. Only off the record. What's the DI up to? You see, I'm concerned that he's putting his career on the line through a mistaken loyalty to Roach.
I just think he needs a bit of time, sir.
Well, the CIB aren't going to see it that way.
I know he got rattled earlier on, yeah.
In what way?
Well, the punters he saw in the bookies obviously knew the score. They were asking questions about Ted. Got right up his nose.
So the word's out in the underworld, is it?
You can guarantee some maniac will think we're wide open because of Ted's going down.
So the DI reckons he should throw his weight around, does he?
I don't know, sir. Maybe.
She's doing a bunk.
I said she was terrified.
Get ready to go.
She's got a passenger off.
Gary Murphy.
Who's Murphy?
Gary Murphy, scrote of the First Order, just done 5 years for armed robbery.
So what's his connection with Chrissy?
I can make an educated guess. If Ted Roach hadn't played things so close to his chest, I might have got there sooner.
Go on.
She's the one who sent him down for 5 years.
So that's what Chrissy was going to tell Ted Roach last week. She thought Murphy was onto her.
Yeah, and if I hadn't gone in feet first, she might have told us. DCI Meadows from Burnside.
Go ahead, Frank.
We're trailing Chrissy Tranter, sir. She's picked up an unwanted passenger, Gary Murphy. I reckon she's the reason he went down for 5 years. Looks like he thinks he's going to teach her a lesson. They're heading south towards the Oakwood Industrial Estate.
OK, Frank. Do you want backup?
Not for the moment, sir. I don't want to panic him. I want to see what's going to happen. Keep everything a low key for the moment.
OK, Frank. Keep in touch.
He's going to clock us, Gov.
Maybe it's time we made our presence felt. I don't think he's taking her for a picnic, do you?
Murphy! Burnside! I never had you down for a peeping Tom.
You're dead, Murphy.
She likes this sort of thing, don't you, Chrissy? It's what she used to.
Okay.
5 years not long enough for you, you slag.
She got me those, didn't she?
Oh, yeah.
She shot me. She's Roach's tame snout.
Scared of Roach, ain't you?
Not anymore. He's lost his clout now, hasn't he?
You got a big mouth, Gary.
She's the one with the mouth.
She's got a gun.
You're going to use that on her, were you, Murphy?
Or was it just pretend? It is, yeah.
It's a replica.
Yeah, she didn't know that, though, did she? Not just now in the car. That's her stupid fault, isn't it, bitch? How does that make you feel? Make you feel like a big man, does it? Get off me, Burnside. That's for Roach. Now, Gary Murphy, I'm arresting you for assault. You don't have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but anything you do say may be given in evidence. You understand?
Don't like it out in a big wide world, do you, Gary? 4 walls and a bucket is more to your liking.
Look, I ain't doing no time for her.
You'll have to wait your turn for your duty brief.
She's rubbish, she is. You think she'll stand up in court?
Yeah, I do.
She won't do nothing unless Roach pulls the strings.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
Get off me.
Looks like he's had the stuffing knocked out of him, Gov.
Yeah. Morgan from DI Burnside.
Murphy reckons she's gonna bottle out. I want him proved wrong.
Right. OK, Gov. I'll do my best.
It's OK, you can go in.
Chrissy, you come for me. I've been waiting all week.
You should have called us.
I just thought Ted's gonna call. I'll be all right then.
As soon as you're up to it, I'll take a statement, OK?
No.
We want to send Murphy down for as long as we can.
What about when he comes out?
Where were you going, Chrissy?
What?
You had your bags packed in the car. It looked like you were going somewhere.
Yeah. Well, I've got a married sister living in Scannell. We always rang, but I thought, anything's better than this.
Right. So do your statement, and then you can be out.
I just want to show it all, I told you.
This isn't grassing someone, Chrissy. You're the victim, aren't you?
Yeah. I could kill him, you know.
Yeah. I can understand.
I mean, Ted.
Yeah, come. Frank, any news of Chrissy?
She'll live.
Do you think she'll testify?
Well, it's her ticket out.
Right. Well, I think you've deserved this.
No. Maybe later.
From the likes of you,
Up there.
I'll ask for it.
First door you come to.
Yeah, thanks.
I didn't come up the river in a canoe, you know.
Sure, we can sort this out.
You better sort it out, here and now.
And you definitely closed your door properly, didn't you?
Of course I closed the door properly. What sort of stupid question is that?
Right, what seems to be the problem?
I'm glad you're here. Well,
Problem?
it seems that...
Tell you what the problem is, lad. I've been robbed. That's the problem.
Oi, what's going on? Someone's going to need that desk.
Oh, not at the moment,
It's always
they're
the
not.
same, isn't it? Every time we get a bit of extra desk space, someone comes along and dumps their rubbish on.
Anyway, it's already been got at. Someone's nicked the filing tray and the stapler.
Well, it's not me.
Yeah, all right, it was me. Well, mine are duff. Anyway, Ted won't need it, will he?
Jim, the attack on that sub-post office on Flora Road. Donna's got a couple of names that match up the descriptions.
Right.
You two going to chat them up now?
If we can find them, yeah.
I heard they were armed.
They were, with a knife.
Yeah, well, take it easy, eh? I don't need anybody else going AWOL.
I had just been out for a pint and a breath of fresh air. Didn't have a lot of luck, did I?
How do you mean?
Because the beer is not beer and the air is not fresh. That's what I mean, boy. Not around here. I took my jacket off, put the money on the table. I went in there for a wash. When I came out, the little sort of grabbed the paper money. And then he hung one on me. Caught me here.
And this happened when?
Exactly 37 minutes ago.
You feeling okay?
No, I'm not feeling okay. I'm angry, very angry. Nearly £75 in fivers and tenors that little tyke took off me.
Could you describe your attacker, sir?
He was white, age about 25, dark head, no distinguishing facial marks. You taking this down?
Yeah.
Oh, good. He was wearing a black jacket, not a wind cheater, full-length jacket, plus light blue jeans, and what looked like black trainers. For the record, my name is George Taft. Home address, 24 Brook Avenue, Mossbridge, Pembrokeshire.
You're a long way from home, Mr. Taft. Are you in London on business?
I am retired.
Oh?
From the force, where I spent 33 working years. The best of those years being when coppers were real coppers, and when policewomen were making the tea and seeing kids across the road, instead of standing around helping their robbers to ask daft, stupid questions.
So where did this happen then?
At the Lodge Hotel, Oak Road. I knew you were working on a couple of cases where people have been rolled in hotels, so I thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, thanks, mate. What about the victim?
No, you're gonna love him. Some old apple knocker from the sticks. Used to work in the force when they had wooden boots and bells on top of cars.
Is he all right?
Yeah, took a smack in the face, that's all.
So where is he now then?
Cafe Marshal's taking details in the hotel and the Socco's down there.
Right, well look, I've got a full workload on at the moment, but I'll get along there as soon as I can, okay?
All right.
Cheers.
There's an emergency exit just across the corridor. Leads straight out onto the street.
Yeah, I know. I saw it earlier. Thanks.
So you've got all the civvies doing the hard work for you these days, eh?
Well, it helps the clear-up rate.
Is that what you call it?
Mr. Taft, are you sure you closed this door properly?
Of course I'm sure.
I mean, I know they're self-closing, but sometimes they need just a bit of a nudge.
A bit of a nudge. Let me tell you something, love. I know all about bedroom doors. I forced open more bedroom doors on and off duty than you've had prawns for tea. Now, why don't you and me start doing something that we should have been doing a quarter of an hour ago? Hmm? Talking to the hotel staff.
Oh, don't worry, sir. That'll be dealt with. And someone from CID will be down here.
Another female?
No.
Oh, well, that'll make a change, won't it?
The information was wrong, that's all.
Your information?
No, Gov. The collator's information.
Don't you blame her. You and Woodsy walked out of this room all suited up without double-checking your facts.
No, Gov.
Which is very like you, isn't it, James? I mean, you hear the words, but you don't always get the message.
Gov, we were given the facts.
Hey, hang on, will you? I get enough of other people's arguments at home.
Look, 2 front runners according to Donna. So what happens when we try to house them? We find out they're both in the Merchant. One sailed 2 weeks ago, the other's been at sea nearly 3 months. We were better off when Ron Smollett ran the collator's office.
Oh, yeah? So what's happened to you, then? Become chauvinistic all of a sudden?
Oh, don't be stupid, Gov.
Don't you call me stupid.
I'm sorry. Look, Donna Harris knows facts and figures. She's good at it. Ron Smollett knows people. Now, that's the difference.
Really? Well, let me share this with you. Where are you going?
I'm on late turn, aren't I? I volunteered for it. Just to get a bit of peace and quiet. Hello. Sunno Police.
Oh, your people have just left.
Yes, I know. The guest that was attacked.
Mr. Taft?
Yes, Mr. Taft. I'd like a word with him, please.
He's through there, waiting for the bar to open.
So when did he book in?
Yesterday lunchtime.
Has this sort of thing happened to you before?
What sort of thing?
Well, guests being robbed.
No, never.
Thanks.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I know it's not really your problem, but I wouldn't be at all unhappy if Mr. Taft could be persuaded to find himself another hotel.
Why?
One or two guests have complained about him, and he's been upsetting the staff.
By doing what?
By being, well, let's say by being outspoken.
Yes, you're right. It's not my problem.
All I want is a drink. I don't want nuts in a bowl. I don't want music. I don't even want native belly dancers. All I want is a pint of beer.
I'm sorry, sir. The bar don't open till 6.
Oh, till 6. Let me tell you something, love. In my hometown, I can knock on the back door of any hotel at any hour of the day and get myself a drink.
If you'd just like to come through to the lounge area, I'll get the waitress to bring you a drink.
No, thank you. I don't wish to wait in any poxy lounge, and I don't need a waitress. Well, not for that, anyway.
Mr. Taft?
Who the hell are you?
Detective Constable Lyons, Sunhill Police.
So what have you done wrong?
Done wrong?
Still a detective constable at your age. You must have done something to deserve that.
Well, when I put all the information together, Mr. Taft...
You'll do nothing.
No?
Look, son, I know more about this sort of job than you do. These crimes don't show up on anybody's batting averages. Not in London.
I wouldn't say that.
I would. Me and my £75 will soon be forgotten. Why are you bothering yourself? This is a uniform job.
I've been dealing with some similar cases.
In hotel rooms?
Yeah, a fella and a girl. Working as a team. She chats up whoever.
Stupid old bucks like me.
Visitors. This couple's MO is targeting out-of-town people on their own. The girl gets invited into a hotel room. She leaves the door on the latch. The fella comes in and commits the robbery.
Oldest trick in the book.
Yeah, but it still works. A lot of men on their own in a strange city are vulnerable.
And Crumpet is still Crumpet, eh?
Oh, yes, Crumpet is still Crumpet.
No, son. No, back to the pavilion for you. The tow rag that rolled me over was working on his own.
Then you tell me about him.
And waste valuable drinking time? Ha! Come on.
I hear you're in the force.
That's right.
Hey, hang on a minute. I'm sorry.
I spent 20 years in the same town. Finished up as a detective sergeant. That did it. Didn't need any more.
Maybe you should have tried traffic. So what are you doing in London?
I'm looking for my daughter.
You mean she lives here?
Yeah.
So what does she do?
I don't know. I haven't seen her for 11 years. Hey, that piece that came to the hotel with your policewoman, the one with the magic box of tricks, what's she called?
Scenes of crime officer.
That's a daft description if I've ever heard one. Still, she's a bit of all right, isn't she?
Mr. Taft.
I like 'em slender. The nearer the bone, the sweeter the meat.
Would you please put your money away, Mr. Taft?
Don't worry about me, boy. Not the first time I've been to London, you know. I spent 6 months in the depot in Woolwich Barracks. National Service, 1948 that was.
And you've not been back to London since then?
Haven't had any need to.
Yes, sir?
Not until now, that is. Pint of best bitter and a large navy rum, please. And what about you?
No, not for me, thanks, no. I'm still working.
So what?
All right, then, yeah, I'll have a half, please. Half of ordinary. Oh. Do you have an address for this daughter of yours?
Yes, I have an address. I'm sorry, love, are you sitting here?
Yeah, I was. Doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
Mr. Taft.
Come on, sit here with me. I don't bite, except in the right places.
Leave it out, eh, Dad?
What?
You heard him.
No, I didn't hear him.
I said leave it out. Otherwise, I'm going to have to thump you. And I don't want to have to thump an old man, all right?
Mr. Taft?
The name is George.
All right, then, George. Me and you, George, are going to sit over there. I'll take this. Now, come on. I'm sorry. What's your daughter's name?
Denise. Oh, this is where she was living when I last heard from her.
What, 11 years ago?
Yeah.
Elcott Gardens.
What sort of place is it?
Oh, it's a good address. So why did your daughter come to London in the first place?
To make a career for herself. My wife died 6 weeks ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
She was a good woman, fine woman. Hard-working. Always looked after me.
Do you have any other children?
No. Just the one girl.
Fancy a pint?
No, thanks, Gov. I've still got a few things to sort out.
Oh. Peaceful enough in here for you now, is it?
Yeah.
Only we haven't seen you for a couple of hours. Thought you might have changed your mind and gone home to face all that chaos and noise you're always complaining about.
No. I've been sorting out some old hillbilly ex-copper. A DS from the old days called Taft. He's down here looking for his long-lost daughter, but this bloke is a walking time bomb. Things happen to him, and if they don't, he goes looking for him.
Taft?
Yeah. T-A-F-T.
Maybe he spelt his name wrong. It's probably your missus. You in?
No. Anyway, I took this bloke to his daughter's address. I left him there. Best place for him.
Sonny or CID? Yeah. Where? It's for you, the Russell Club.
The what?
The message is they'll speak to no one but you.
The Russell Club?
It's your mate, Taft. He's in trouble.
He was knocking on the door before we even opened, so we let him sign in as a member. Well, old geezer like that, well dressed, you don't expect problems, do you?
No.
Then he starts causing trouble.
What sort of trouble?
Chatting up the women, threatening the fellas who was with him. When we ask him to leave, he tells us he's a copper.
He was a copper.
And what's the difference?
You know, Ah! Good to see you again. What are you going to have to drink?
Just get him out of here, will you?
Come on, George.
Doesn't he, dear pal?
Just leave it.
Don't tell me to leave it.
Please, get him out of here.
Come on, George, this way. Out.
You're trash, you know that? And not only are you trash, you're a bigger pansy than that tart of yours.
Come on, Plum. Well, you've picked on a good place here, haven't you? There's more hard cases in here than you've got in the whole of Pembrokeshire. Sierra Oscar from DC Lines.
Sierra Oscar, receiving.
Yeah, I need some assistance outside the Russell Club, Galata Street.
Right, what you got, Tosh?
It looks like it could get a bit naughty here. I need some backup now. I'll be walking towards Hoxton Road through the car park.
Yeah, all received, Tosh. Any units can assist?
I've just about had enough of you, Mr. Taffel, one night. What about your daughter?
What about her?
I left you on her front doorstep, remember? 27B Elcott Gardens. I went out of my way to get you there. So aren't you still there with your feet up, instead of spreading yourself around Sunhill's nightlife?
Because she doesn't live in Elcott Gardens anymore, that's why. She left there 5 years ago.
5 years ago? So there's no chance of a forwarding address there?
Yes, there is.
Come on.
Come in, Grandad. Let's have you.
George?
Leave this to me, son. This is my fight. All right, what about you two?
What's going on then?
It's all right. Just call an ambulance.
Just a bit of self-defense, love, that's all.
Sierra Oscar from 181 receiving.
Is that right, Tosh?
Yeah, that's right.
Sierra Oscar, receiving.
Self-defense. Strong coffee, drink it. So your daughter's living in Parkmead, eh?
According to the people I spoke to, yes.
Right, when you've drunk that, I'm going to take you there. Only this time, I'm going to take you to the door, and I'm going to wait until somebody opens it. Now, you got that? Yeah.
Have you got a family?
Yeah, 5 kids.
5?
Yeah.
You must have been going at it like a ferret.
So why is it that you and your daughter have not kept in touch for the past 11 years?
I've already told you, we weren't sophisticated enough for her. She wanted to better herself. As a result of that, we just didn't get on.
What about your wife?
Well, she always agreed what I had to say. She had to. I was the breadwinner.
Has it never occurred to you, George, that times have changed? I mean, I'm not just talking about the police force, I'm talking about people. Attitudes have changed.
No, that has never occurred to me.
No. Well, your daughter obviously sussed it out a long time ago, didn't she, eh? Otherwise, why would she have left home? And what makes you think she's going to come back with you now, after all this time?
She's got to, hasn't she?
Why?
To look after me, of course. I'm on my own now, aren't I?
Oh, right. Yeah. Is this it? Yep.
Are you sure?
Well, it's the only part of me estate we've got.
Yes?
Denise?
Dad?
Yes, it's me.
I don't believe it. What are you doing here?
Can we come in, love?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you.
But what do you want?
What do you think I want? I'm here to see you.
In here. But this is crazy. After all this time?
So, how are you?
Me? I'm fine.
Only I've not heard from you. Never heard from you.
I wrote to Mum a couple of times.
Yes, but not to me.
Well, we never really got on, did we, Dad?
No. No, I suppose not. Well, your excuse for leaving home 11 years ago was to better yourself. What went wrong?
A lot of things went wrong.
Yes, I can see that.
And is that why you've come all this way? To tell me that?
No. I want you to come home, Denise.
Go back home? You must be kidding. Are you a friend of his?
No, love.
Well, whoever you are, try talking sense to him, will you? I never could.
Denise?
I left home all those years ago because of you, Dad. Because of the way you behaved. Messing about with any young tart you could lay your hands on. In a little town like that, where everyone talked. You made a fool of me. And Mum. But you made an even bigger fool of yourself.
Well, I've changed.
Oh, no. You may be older now, but you never change.
I can try, can't I? All right?
Will you please keep your voice down?
No, I will not keep my voice down.
The kids are asleep.
Kids? What kids?
Mine.
You mean you married?
No. I was. Will you please take him home? Please?
But if you've got kids, they're mine too, aren't they? We're talking about grandchildren here. If your mother was alive.
What do you mean? Was alive?
Look, I'll just wait outside, okay?
I'm afraid your mother died.
When?
6 weeks ago.
And no one thought of telling me?
I couldn't tell you, could I? I mean, I couldn't call you.
Is she coming home?
She said she'd come down and visit sometimes with the kids.
Do you believe her? George, do you mind if I ask you something?
No.
Well, there's something been troubling me all evening.
What's that?
You call the person who attacked you in the hotel a little tyke, yeah?
That's right. He was.
Yeah? Well, by that you meant he was small?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's fine. But you see, the thing that worries me is, if you can handle yourself like you did in the car park, how come you let yourself get turned over in the hotel?
What is this? A hands-up job?
I think so, yeah. Don't you?
All right. I lied to you, son.
So you didn't get attacked in the hotel room?
That's right, I wasn't attacked.
What happened? Oh, come on, George. I've been with you all evening. It feels like a lifetime. It also means I know your form. It was a girl, wasn't it? And you let her into your hotel room, didn't you?
Yeah.
So where do you pick her up then? In the street?
In a tea bar.
In a tea bar? Now that does make a change. That was almost civilised, George.
I took her back to the hotel. Just a young slag. I don't know why. I don't think I could even manage it anymore. I just needed some company, that's all. Her company.
And she grabbed your money?
Yes, when I was in the bathroom. I ran after her into the corridor making noises. The manager arrived. I told her the same lie as I told you. I had to. It was she who phoned you lot, not me.
And you had to go along with it all?
Yeah. I'm sorry I messed you about, son. But I just wanted a bit of company, that's all.
I think it's time, don't you?
Time? What for?
George! Do us one favour, will you? Stay out of the Buffy car!
Mr. Dean?
That's right. Thanks for coming. It's this.
Yeah, well, it's not one of ours, I'm afraid, sir. It's a private job, that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I called you. They want £100 to release it.
I don't want to go. I'm not going. Of course it's going. You can't take me away. I've got nowhere else to go.
Lucy's gone! You've got to come!
All right, love, take your time. Now, what's your name?
Helen Proctor, but it's Lucy, she's gone!
All right, now listen to me. Who is Lucy?
She's my baby! She was in the car! I just left it for a minute! Just round the corner, and when I came back, she was gone!
What, the car and the baby?
Yes, I'll show you!
How old is Lucy?
20 months, just over. She was asleep, I just went to get some cash from the machine! There! It was there!
All right. What sort of car is it?
A Rover! I don't know, it was silver!
What about the registration number?
E965, VSG, or was it GVS? Oh God, I don't know, it was my dad's, I don't know.
All right. You're doing fine. Now, I'm going to call for some help, all right? Sierra Oscar from 517.
All units from Sierra Oscar, attention requested to a silver Rover, registration number Echo 365 Victor Sierra Golf, E365 VSG, lost or stolen from Laurel Road in the last 5 minutes. I believe there's a baby on the back seat.
John, I gather we've got a stolen car and a missing baby.
Yes, sir. Best guess at the moment seems to be joyriders.
Well, where was the baby?
She was asleep on the back seat.
They didn't see her.
No, apparently not. Kathy's on the way out there now to pick up Mike and the mother. She should be here soon.
It might be better if they had a drive round first, see if they can spot the car.
Yeah, well, I suggested that to Mike, but he seemed to think that the mother was in too much distress to be of much use.
Well, make it priority to check out places the car might be dumped then. And my guess is joyriders won't hold on to it when they discover they've got a baby with them.
George, can you take a look at the lockups on Bridge Street ASAP? Mr. Monroe thinks the stolen Rover may get dumped.
Yeah, Bridge Street's a good place for it. ETA, 5 minutes. Sorry, Mr. Dean, you were saying?
I'm saying I left it for half an hour, and when I get back, this is on it. And that's not all. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. It's nasty, that. But you don't know that it was the clampers who did it, do you?
Well, it must have been. Look, you can see it's fresh. And it wasn't there when I left it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Dean. There's nothing I can do. The sign says private land.
Yeah, but it doesn't say anything about clamping, does it? Look, I've been parking here for years. My accountant's just round the corner.
Well, you motor trade, are you?
No, skip hire. This is my hobby.
It must have taken you ages to get it like this.
Yeah. Look, they can't make me pay £100 just for parking. It's extortion. Can't you just tell them to take it off?
No, I can't. But I'll tell you what I can do. I'll call a clamping firm and try and get somebody down here. And if you complain about the damage, maybe they'll let you off.
Yeah, and if they don't, it'll cost me another £100 to get that sprayed out.
Well, let's see what they say.
I didn't just leave her, I didn't. I locked the car, I've still got the keys. I thought she'd be all right asleep.
You mustn't blame yourself.
I should have taken her.
Listen, we're going to need to get some more details. Tell me about Lucy's father.
No! I don't want him here. We're not together.
We've still got to talk to him, though. What's his name, Helen?
Javad Bakhtiar.
Bakhtiar?
He's Iranian, a student at pharmacy, but I don't know where he is. I haven't seen him for months.
Right.
He does know he's Lucy's father, though.
Yeah, but that's all he is, nothing else.
Sorry, I don't follow you.
I didn't know I was pregnant till after I stopped seeing him, all right?
I see. Does he see her much, though, now? Weekends, say?
No, look. Look, if you want to tell him, you can. I don't care. But just get Lucy back. That's all I want is Lucy.
George, it's still no answer from Morris Security. Oh, and the other number's an answer phone. Over.
Right, cheers, Reg. I'm sorry, Mr. Dean. There's nothing more I can do for you.
You can't just leave it.
Well, the station will keep trying, but I've got to go, I'm afraid. We've got a bit of a crisis on. But you could try going down there yourself. They might be ignoring the phone.
Great. First they clamp me, then they won't even answer the phone.
Mrs. Proctor?
Yes?
I'm PC Jarvis, Sunhill.
Oh, yes. What can I do for you?
It's about your daughter.
Helen, what's happened?
Helen's fine, she's down at the station. Can I come in?
That's just the same old junk, Sarge. No sign of the missing rover.
Okay. So what happened at Nelfield Road, Mr. Dean's Jaguar?
Yeah, it's a civil dispute, private land.
Yeah, well, you better get back there, George. Just had a call from Morris Security. Apparently, Mr. Dean is removing their clamp with a hacksaw.
Yes, Kathy. How's it going?
Oh, not too bad, sir. Helen's parents should be in a few minutes.
Okay. Something else?
Well, it's just a thought, sir, but some of the things Helen's been saying make me wonder about the idea of this being joyriders.
Go on.
Well, Helen doesn't seem to get on with Lucy's father. She didn't want him to know what happened, and she claims she doesn't know where he lives. The other thing is, he's Iranian. And as far as I can make out, Helen hasn't let him see Lucy more than a couple of times since she was born.
A snatch?
I don't know, but I think it's a possibility. Makes more sense than joyriders.
What does Helen say?
I don't think she's thought about it. I haven't put it to her directly. I wanted to know what you thought.
It makes it much more difficult if it is an abduction.
Yes, sir. But if it is, he could be on his way out of the country now.
All right, I'll talk to CID.
Thank you, sir.
Kathy, Mrs. Proctor.
Oh, thanks, Mike. Oh, Mum. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I only left her for a minute. It was locked. I know it was locked.
Yes. All right, come on. They'll find her. Come on. Come and sit down.
Sorry to drop it on you like this, Danny, but with the DI in court, you're senior CID officer at the moment. I thought you should be aware, even if we're wrong.
That's fine, sir. Who's with her at the moment?
Marshall and her mother, Mrs. Grace Proctor.
Okay. Can I suggest we keep this low-key? Joe and I can have a chat, suss it out a bit. It does look like a snatch.
You can take it from there. No problem. I'll use Bob Crow's office until you're finished.
Okay?
If it is a snatch, he could be halfway to the airport by now.
So, pink coat, blue T-shirt and blue leggings.
With little flowers on.
Right.
Helen, I'm Detective Sergeant Pearce. This is Detective Constable Morgan. We'd like to ask you a few questions, if that's all right.
Look! I've got a business to run too, you know. Business? It's extortion. You heard what he said. Pay up or we'll tow it and then it'll be 200 quid.
This is private land, yeah, and I don't like people parking on it. We've got a right to tow cars if they're causing an obstruction.
He's probably within his rights, Mr. Dean. I've told you that before.
Yeah? Well, what about this then, eh? Has he got a right to go around putting scratches in other people's cars
If
and all?
there's any damage, it was there before we came.
Leave it out, that's fresh. You saw it.
I didn't see anybody actually do it, Mr. Dean.
Right, and what about the damage to that clamp? That's private property. I want him charged.
Me? Do you know how much it'll cost to have that painted out?
Yeah, a couple of quid for a spray can.
All right,
Yeah.
shut it now, the pair of you! Now look, Mr. Dean, I know how you feel, but if you want your car back, you're gonna have to pay for it, right?
What about the clamp? He's ruined it.
But don't push it, Mr. Morris.
All right. But just to get the car back.
Mr. Morris?
What, I got to fork out for a new clamp just because he drives a flash car and calls you lot in?
Put it down to wear and tear.
Still 100 quid. Cash.
Well, Mr. Dean?
I've already said yes, haven't I? I'll have to go to the bank, though.
I'll wait.
Right, so it's sorted then. It's sorted, yes, Mr. Morris?
As long as I get me money.
Right.
So you've been living with your mum and dad since Lucy was born?
Before that, when I knew I was pregnant. It seemed like the best thing.
Is that how you've managed to keep working?
Yes, we look after Lucy while Helen's at the office. My husband took early retirement from the underground.
So how did Javad feel when you told him you were pregnant?
We didn't know. Not till later. I wouldn't have told him, but...
Why not?
Well, it was... We only saw each other for a couple of months.
So how did he find out about her?
I told him. I thought he should know.
And has he seen her much since then? You know, weekends, holidays?
No.
Not at all? Doesn't he want to?
No. I don't know. I mean, just because he's Lucy's father doesn't mean to say he has to be a part of my life too, does it? I mean, he should be grateful I'm not chasing him for money. Most women would.
Helen, even if he doesn't have much to do with Lucy, we still have to talk to him. Are you sure you don't know his address?
No, I told you. I haven't seen him in months.
Sergeant, I know where he lives. He has a flat with his cousin, 73 Downlands Road.
His cousin? How do you know?
I thought it was important for Lucy.
Thanks. Joe?
I'll see if he's there.
You think he took her, don't you? You think he's got Lucy?
Not necessarily, but we do have to check.
He can't have her. Tell them, Mum, she's mine.
Sergeant Javad wouldn't take Lucy, not like that.
How do you know? You don't know what he'd do.
Come on, we don't know what's happened yet. Helen, sit down, eh?
Sergeant, I do know Javad. Ronnie and I have been taking Lucy to see him about once a fortnight.
What? Without telling me?
How long have you been doing this, Mrs. Proctor?
Since she was about 4 months old. We thought he had a right to see her. She is his daughter.
What about my right? She's my daughter too.
If you didn't want to see Javad, that was up to you. Lucy didn't have a choice, did she?
Well, she won't be seeing him when I move with Paul.
Paul?
Paul Freeman, my boyfriend.
Ah. And you said move?
Paul's been offered a job in Leeds. He wants me and Lucy to go with him. So you won't be able to go behind my back then.
When's this move happening?
A couple of months. Paul just wants to get straight up there before we go too.
How long before you drop him like you dropped Javad?
Why shouldn't I drop him? I didn't love him. He was just...
A bit of fun. Life isn't just taking what you want and then throwing it away when you're bored. You have responsibilities.
Maybe we should have a break. Yes? Mrs. Proctor, would you like to come and get a cup of tea?
Yes, thank you.
What about Javad? You know he took her. What about finding him?
It isn't right though, Sarge. I mean, there was nothing to say that he could get clamped. It's a tatty notice saying private land.
They don't even need that, just as long as it is private land and the owner wants to provide a clamping service.
Right, what about the damage to the jag?
Can't prove it was the clampers, and even if you could, you'd then have to get a solicitor and sue them for damages through the civil court.
And that would cost more than repairing it.
You're not the only one, George. Barry had 2 complaints like this last week.
Yeah, well, I reckon it stinks. That Morris is a cowboy.
Yeah, that's why they made it illegal in Scotland. I mean, they're thinking about it here. Who knows how long it'll take.
Yeah, well, that doesn't help Mr. Dean, though, does it? Now, I reckon there were half a dozen cars parked on that land, and they only clamped him.
What sort of car was it?
A Jag, E-type.
There you go, then.
So, your parents look after Lucy while you're at work, then?
Yeah, they love it. They're always taking her out, going places ever since she was born. And if Lucy can go out, why shouldn't I? I need to have a bit of fun too.
I'm sure your mum doesn't want to stop you enjoying yourself.
She makes it sound like I don't care about Lucy, but I do. I do. I make sure she gets everything she needs. It was an accident when I got pregnant, but now that I've got her, I would never
What about your boyfriend? Paul, is it?
He's good fun.
Just fun, not serious.
No, not really. He's okay, I like him, but, you know...
Your mum and dad think it's serious. You said you're moving to Leeds with him.
I didn't say I would.
No, you get a whole of the rest of the park to play. Come on, Sierra Oscar from 643 receiving, over.
Oh, thank you.
So, Javad knew about Helen's plans to move north?
Well, Ronnie mentioned it the last time we took Lucy to see him. Oh, Javad wouldn't take her. That's ridiculous. Sergeant, I'll be honest with you. When I first knew that Javad was Iranian, I was worried. But since we've got to know him, Helen has never been fair to him. He is kind and good-natured. He'd be a good father to Lucy if Helen would let him.
Does your husband think so too?
Yes. I wish he was here. If he's met one of his pals, he could be gone for hours.
You both took early retirement, didn't you?
Yes.
Looking after Lucy must have stopped you doing a lot of things you'd planned.
Oh, yes, but we like looking after her. And in some ways, we find we can do more with her than we could when Helen was a baby. And if I want to do something, Ronnie looks after her. They do everything. Go to the park, fishing.
So, it wouldn't have made things easier if Helen moved to Leeds?
Fool! If you ask me, I don't think she'll do it.
Oh, why not?
Because she only says it when she thinks I'm criticising her. She doesn't want to go to Leeds any more than I do. But she says it to hit back at me.
So, you don't take it seriously?
No.
What about your husband?
Ronnie? Oh, I don't think so. The only thing is, Helen's stubborn. And now that she's said about moving...
Sarge, can I have a word? Yeah. You go ahead, Mrs. Proctor. I'll be with you in a moment.
June Ackland just spotted the car.
Who are you looking for?
Javad back to you.
Javad? Nah, he won't be in. He'll be at college or down the fish and chip shop.
Yeah, go ahead, Sarge.
George, if I told you we've got another call about Mr. Dean and his Jaguar, what would you say?
They can't have clamped him again.
No, they've gone one better. Apparently, while he was away getting the money to get the clamp removed, they towed his car away. It's now in their yard. Do you want a deal?
Yes, Sarge, I do.
Yes, love.
I'm DC Morgan, Sunhill Police. I'm looking for Javad Bakhtia. Is he here?
Javad?
Police, sorry! Police, out! Javad Bakhtia. I'm DC Morgan, Sunhill Police.
What do you want?
Where's Lucy, Mr. Bakhtia, your daughter?
Lucy, I don't know. With her mother. What do you want?
When was the last time you saw her?
A week ago. Why? What's wrong?
Then why did you run away just now?
I'm a foreign student. I'm not supposed to be working here. I could be sent home. Tell me, what's happened to Lucy? Is she okay?
We're not sure.
But something has happened.
She was in the back of her grandfather's car.
An accident?
The car was stolen. We're trying to find it now.
What can I do?
So, if you rule out the father, we're back to the joyriders again.
I don't know, sir. A lot of things don't add up on that. Most of all, why they'd have hung on to it with the kid in the back.
Well, that's if they've still got it. They might have dumped it. In uniform, just haven't found it yet.
Yes, sir, but when June Ackland spotted it, she said it was parked in an open space. That doesn't sound like joyriders.
So what's the alternative?
Well, with joyriders, we assume the car was nicked and Lucy was in it by mistake. But what if it was nicked because Lucy was in it?
Danny, I don't want to start thinking about car-stealing perverts. Not unless we've got more to back it up with. Once you start a check on all the known child molesters in the area...
Yes, sir, but I wasn't...
Meadows.
Yeah.
1 second. It's John Maitland. Somebody's rung in about the car.
Just want her back, Mum. I don't care about anything else.
I know, we all do.
At least we know the car isn't damaged, so there's no reason to think she's been injured.
But why couldn't you stop it?
The officer who saw it was on foot. She couldn't keep up with it. You know, Javad's here, in the station. He's as concerned as you are.
No, I don't want to see him. I just want to know that Lucy's all right.
Joe, can you spare a minute?
I won't be long.
What if I never see her again?
Oh, Helen.
Car's been found.
Where?
Back at the Proctor's house.
Just tell me, what right has he got to tow it away?
That's right, yeah.
It's theft.
Yeah.
I said I'd give him his money.
How did I know you were going to come back? You could have been gone all day.
I had to get him off a job so I could get down here. And then this little tow rag tells me it's gone up to 200 quid to get the car out.
Well, if you don't think it's worth it, you know what you can do. I know plenty of people who'll take it off my hands.
Just shut up, will you? I'm sorry, Mr. Dean, I have checked, but it's a grey area. It might be theft, but no one knows for sure, so there's still nothing I can do for you.
Yeah. Well, I know what I should do. 200 quid?
I told you before. Cash only.
Look, you're getting what you want, just leave it, will you?
If that bounces, it won't. Make it out to whoever you want.
All right. Nice car, too.
Give you some job satisfaction, did it, Mr. Morris?
I did try the door, you know, in case he hadn't heard me, but it was locked.
Did you try the back?
Well, yes. I mean, Grace, Mrs. Proctor had said I should tell him if he came back.
But you still couldn't get an answer?
No. That's why I phoned you. I didn't know what else to do. I mean, there hasn't been an accident, has there? Grace was in a hurry when she left. All she said was she had to go to the police station.
No, not an accident. If you could just wait here, Mrs. Willis.
Hey, what's happening?
Mrs. Willis, a neighbour, she looked out about 20 minutes ago and saw the car was back. But when she went round, there was no reply. Truth is, she's not sure if anyone's in there or not.
Have you tried?
Well, not yet, no. We thought we'd wait for you. The child seat's in the car and it's all locked up.
OK. Joe, you wait here. Keep the neighbours out of the way. Have a look. Mr. Proctor!
Nothing, Sarge.
Let's try the back.
Look there.
Sarge.
Mr. Proctor? Mr. Proctor? Ronald? I'm Detective Sergeant Pearce, Sunhill. We're looking for Lucy. Can you tell us where she is? Helen's worried.
Oh, so she should be. She just left. Wait a minute, where are you going?
Come on, it's okay. We just need to have a look. Is Lucy upstairs?
She's asleep now.
Are you sure you didn't order it?
Of course I didn't order it. What do you want that lot for?
Well, you didn't see who left it, no?
I didn't need to see. It's there on the side. There! Look, I want it moved. He can't just dump it like that. You go round there, tell him. Shift it or else.
Yeah, well, I'm very sorry, Mr. Morris, if it was causing an obstruction on the road, but it's not.
It's obstructing me!
Yeah, but this is private land. There's nothing I can do. You should know that.
You can't just leave it there!
Like I said, nothing I can do. Why don't you have a word with Mr. Dean? I expect you could work out something between you, don't you?
I didn't know she'd be there. In the car. I was just passing when I saw it.
How did you get in?
I had the keys. Helen always takes a spare. I thought I'd sit with her and wait till Helen got back. But then I got angry and I thought, why should I? She doesn't deserve it. Next thing I knew, I was driving away.
Where did you go?
Or just anywhere, just driving. I kept thinking, this could be the last time I'll see her. Lucy. If I went tomorrow, she wouldn't even remember me.
You got ages yet.
Yes. Maybe. I wanted to tell her. Tell Helen.
Tell her what?
What about Lucy? That she's special. I love her. I didn't want Helen to take her away.
Sarge.
Ah, Lucy.
It's fine.
Come with me, my darling. Oh, yes, bless you.
Are they all right? To be together, I mean.
What's he gonna do? She's his